Woo! Good morning, beautiful people. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy. That's Harry Jones. Hey, Harry, you in the studio on a Thursday? What is happening? What happened in the world?
Yeah, I got to come in and check the equipment every once in a while.
Oh, shoot. When I saw the space thing, I was like, he's got a new back picture.
Because all of my signs are falling down, they're all crooked behind me. So I was putting that background. I don't know if it looks better.
Oh, yeah, because that sign, that looks better. But the big sign, it needs to get mounted back up, doesn't it?
Yeah, because, I had double-sided tape and everything when they
took
painted.
It down to paint.
Yeah,
right.
when they painted, they took all of it down. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to go do some work again. Let's pick up those signs and put them. Jeez. Got to hire somebody.
My light on my new tower is out. I don't know what to do. Like, it was going out yesterday and it clicked back on. So maybe I need to troubleshoot, or maybe it needs a new bulb. I don't know.
On the
tower, on the circle, on the camera, there's a light.
Yeah.
And it's not working. So I don't know what to do. I guess I have to troubleshoot that.
Yeah, it's there's a button for it, or
yeah, there's a little button in front. I've been messing with it, but it's still it's not coming on. So yesterday it came on a little bit, and then by the end of the show it was fully illuminating.
Maybe it's mood light. It's going according to your mood.
Harry, I'm always in a good mood. What are you talking about? I'm in a good mood. I was like, tower, come on now. This thing ain't cheap. So I'll just look up in the thing and see what needs to be done. Do you know what I mean? Because the power is on. You hear me, right? You see me.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, the light's on right now, right? Because you're lit up.
No. These are just lights that I have. Like, I have a lamp to my left.
Oh, because you're lit up.
I have an overhead light. So when you see the light come on, it is a different picture. It looks fine now, and I'm in front of a window. So, but it is a little dark. I'm blending in with the background.
Well, I got these lopsided lights here in the studio, so I go dark, I get light, everything. Like Paul, becomes translucent sometimes because he's so white. So, so it's like I have to. Okay. I'm constantly playing with the colors to keep him from disappearing.
Okay. All right.
Hey, it is what it is.
I got the little book, so I'll look through it. But I don't know if it's gonna tell me anything. But what I'll do is I'll go online and look up and see if anybody else knows what to do with troubleshooting.
Well, we could always return it.
I don't have the box.
That's the good part about Kohl's return.
Uh-huh.
You don't need the box.
Oh, you just the whole thing?
Yeah, you just need to print out the return slip and take it in to Kohl's. That's it. It's pretty interesting.
But will they have another one?
Oh, see, I'm sure it's on
that's the problem.
It's floating on a boat somewhere. We'll get it in March.
I see the lights. The lights are trying to come back on. I see it. So I tell you what, I went to see Andrew and I went to see King Richard last night at the movies. We were the only ones in the movie.
That's good.
It felt like he arranged it that way, right? Like it just was.
Well,
it was lovely. It felt really good to be in the movies last night. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I told Karen the last time we went because we were the only ones, and I said you didn't know I was gonna take you to a private showing, right? She's like, you're right. I'm like, I got the whole theater to us.
Oh, you so romantic. It was good. That movie was good, Harry. I know that his kids from previous relationships are a little tight. And they did not experience him as, the father that he was with this set of family. So they've been speaking out, which is fine. It doesn't take away, for me, it doesn't take away what he was with them. And listen, I'm in no position to judge anybody's father because my father was janky as hell. But it was a good movie, Harry. That's the point I'm making is we don't know anything about them that well, so this was nice.
I mean, but stories like that are realities, right? And for so many people that, because my father was a better father to the kids after he left my mother. So to the brothers he had with the other woman, he was a good father. He wasn't a good father to me because he left us, right? That's just part. That's just part of.
Yeah, it's just part of the right
life. Part of some people's stories.
Yeah. The
thing is that our parents could only do so much to us, then we get to rewrite our own stories, right?
Yeah.
So we
and that's the point,
right?
Because the other kids, Harry, are older, like much older, and they feel some kind of, and I get it. And I was like, you know what, you need to work that out for yourself, because you trying to be mad at him, and he's ailing and sick, and he's damn near dying. He's not gonna be the father you need in this moment. So go give yourself the father that you need. I don't mean go find a father. I mean, give yourself what you need so that you can make some peace with that part of the story. I mean, listen, there's so many wounded people out there.
Yeah, the way I see it is you heal by not passing it on to your kids.
Right.
Right? So, I mean, it's like my older brother. He carried this hate for my father. Carried this hate. But then he would end up doing the same things of my father. Mm-hmm. Right? But the reason is because you are stuck in that hate, so you can never get it out of your life. And who was it? I was talking to somebody the other day that we were saying history doesn't repeat itself. It rhymes. It ends up rhyming, but it's your job not to let your life rhyme with your father's. Right? So that's the key thing. I mean, I just put people on my list and I could forget them. Right? I got a problem.
Okay.
My list. Right. That's how I heal, right?
You're going down a good path, and then
I know you get on my shift list. You get on my shift list, and then you're easily crossed out. That's why I say, my mental illnesses are a blessing.
Well, it was a good movie.
So
we went to Barcelona for dinner last night. We had like tapas, and then we saw a mouse in the restaurant. Wow. Running across the back of the restaurant.
Well,
I was like, oh,
mice have to eat
restaurants
too.
have mice. It's getting cold. They're trying to get in. A restaurant is an easy place to get into. There's no mark of anything.
Last time I went to ShopRite, there was one traveling down the aisle.
I mean, they just get in.
I mean, yeah.
It doesn't mean you're not clean. It just means it's getting winter time. They're trying to find some residents.
well, let me tell you, you better not eat in New York if you have problems with that, because
anywhere. Yeah,
but if you go, there was a report where people, I don't know if it was an official news report, but there were people going around after the restaurants closed and putting the camera into the window to see.
Oh, you never doing that like at the fast food restaurant?
Yeah, yeah, and there was so many rats and stuff on the.
Ooh, Harry, yeah. See that you know, and if I saw that at a particular place, I couldn't go back there because
Well,
that's an infestation.
but you won't. Well, New York is infested. I mean, it's.
Yeah, that's true. You're right, Harry. Listen, you're absolutely right. I don't care how many traps you put down. I mean, listen, we had a mice problem here, in my apartment, because I live in a house, right? So they can travel up and down. I think we got them all because I haven't seen any since, but oh, it was just annoying to me. But I had mice at my house in the last years that I lived there. I had a mice problem. You know, they just got in. Once they get in, Harry, and procreate, it's pretty hard to get them out.
Yeah, last time I got a
That
mouse.
drove me out of my mind. Oh my God, I think I had post-traumatic stress disorder.
Well, last time I got a mouse, it was because of the library, right? Went to the library and people were screaming, "Ah, mouse, mouse!" So I picked up my bag and closed my bag and everything. I didn't want the mouse to get into my bag, but it was already in my bag. So when I got home and I opened my bag, it jumped out.
Oh my God, Harry, I would have lost my mind.
It was like,
Oh Jesus. Oh my God.
I was like, what the hell?
But I see, I'm one of these people, Harry. I would have to burn down my whole house.
Oh no,
for one.
you know me. I basically did. Right now, look, right now, I was thinking of maybe selling my condo and moving because of. I'm thinking, how am I going to get rid of the roaches if my neighbor doesn't do something about their problem?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So yeah, I go crazy. Like right now, I am spraying so much in my house that we haven't seen none in a few days. But if I see anything move, I'm like, you know, anything
Well,
on my
don't kill
peripheral.
yourself trying to kill them. Because that's a lot
I know.
of toxins.
I can see a shadow on my peripheral from the sunlight, and I'm spraying that spot.
Oh God. See, that's post-traumatic stress.
Yeah, I go crazy because the way
That's how I
live.
was with these mice, Harry, because I could see, you know, you see them out the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
And I just was like, oh, thank God my kids, Margot and Gregory specifically, they would just put the traps down and catch them and then take them out. Because I was not able to do it. I've caught mice and have dealt with it. I prefer not to because it just skews me out. You know, it just.
I mean, I lived with pests growing up in New York, so everything, and it scarred me. So if I have to live like that now, I can't do it.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm so with you. So yeah. So anyway, go see the movie, everybody. It's a good movie. It really was a charming movie, and I enjoyed it very much. And you know, spending time with Andrew was lovely. It's always lovely. He's funny and
Or
nice and
if you pay for HBO Max, go see it.
I
there.
have HBO Max. Harry, sometimes you just gotta see the movie. And listen, Andrew's not coming over my house. My TV is in my bedroom. I'm not entertaining him in my. What do I look like? A madam? I'm like, oh yeah, come over and Netflix and chill.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Karen wanted to see the movie this weekend. I don't feel like seeing it. I told her she could see that one by herself.
That's a good one. You should see it, Harry. I think you would like it. I think you would like it. I think you would like it.
I want to go see the Ghostbusters in the theater.
Oh, God. Harry, if you've seen the first Ghostbusters, you pretty much have seen the best version of this franchise. Although the women, I like the women. I thought the women were good, although people were so mean and mad about it.
Well, these are kids, I think. It's Afterlife. I think it's kids in this movie.
Yeah. Because we want to see kids fighting ghosts or dead. Are they dead?
Yeah, I think they're the grandchildren of the Dan Aykroyd character or something like that. Yeah, they fight ghosts.
Yeah.
All
right. Is Ray Parker singing in this? If Ray Parker ain't singing in here, I don't want to see it.
I have no idea. I don't even remember. remember the trailer. The only thing I remember is the Stay Puff Monster is in this one.
The big marshmallow one?
Well, but these are small. The trailer I saw
Okay.
that they're small ones in the supermarket
Is that on
chasing them.
HBO Max or Netflix?
Not
'Cause that's
yet.
out.
Not yet. I don't think this is an HBO Max movie. So
Oh, okay. I gotta see I gotta go see James Bond. I want to see it on the big screen. I gotta find out where it's playing.
yeah,
I want to see it. I hear this is a really good Bond. Just saying.
yeah. I need to. They every time you go into the theater, you see the sign for the hearing impaired people. I think I'm gonna do that. Just because the theater's too loud. I want to be able to control my own volume. Right? That's a headset?
I don't know. I didn't think it was a headset, Harry. Why do they need a headset? They're hearing impaired.
So I don't get
That
it.
just means they get the things where they could see the like not subtitles, but you can see the words on the screen.
But it's not deaf. It's just hearing impaired. So I figure I don't know. They need to do something for me because it was just too loud.
Well, if you're in the theater in the space by yourself, you can get somebody to turn it down. Like if you're in there.
If you're in the theater by yourself, like we've been in the last few times.
Yeah, then you could just call the ushers and say, "Can y'all turn this down?" Because they control the volume, Harry.
And then the recliner in the last theater I went to wasn't as comfortable. Like if you went to recline, it wanted to lay you down. There was just no way to control the back part. So if you reclined, your feet got up and you just almost lay down. I can't do that. I wasn't gonna go to sleep at the theater.
Wow.
But anyway, I'm complaining today.
Yeah, you are.
Like an old man. And I was telling Karen,
Get off my lawn.
I noticed that watching myself on Facebook that my beard is going more white.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so
It is.
So
I'm. Did you didn't pay attention to that when you?
no, but it's I just noticed that it's like really going white.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Oh, nothing. I'm good with it.
Oh,
I'm good. Anyway,
Are you ever gonna shave it off?
I don't control that portion of my face.
Oh, Karen likes it.
Yeah, that's Karen's. As soon as I start trimming it and everything and shaping it, she's like, "What are you doing? I like it messy." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I gotta control it a little bit. I have to have some control over it."
Oh God, that's too funny.
Yeah, we're an old couple, so I mean, we sit on the love seat, and she basically throws herself under my chin, and she's just messing with my beard most of the night. So that's her thing.
Ooh, the intimate goings on of the Drozes. That's a good reality
She
show.
loves yeah, I know, she loves to mess with my beard.
That's a good reality show. I like it. Oh my gosh. Well, it's Thursday. And it's Thursday. Although the weather looks pretty nice out. It looks pretty bright,
It's summer today.
clear. I think it's warm, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be almost 60 today. It's summer out here.
But I think the weather is changing.
Well, it's gonna get really windy, and then it's gonna go back to normal tomorrow. But
Oh, oof.
there's parts of the country that are 40, 50 degrees above average.
I know. I'm telling you. Mess around with global warming if you want to.
I mean, they said we might. I mean, it's probably gonna tail off over here. It's just gonna lead to some storms, but there's some heat in the country.
Did you see the snow flurry? We had a little bit of like small snow flurries. Rainy, sleety kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing that so the heat is coming from the southwest, right? And then I mean we have cold coming from Canada, so with us it's not gonna get into those 79.
I just want people to know we do the weather here. we do all the things.
It'll just be a clash with us, right? The heat and the cold, and give us some wet weather.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean Florida, I think it's about 83. I mean they're always hot, but 83, that's summer like. This ridiculousness, but I see that this is when I like the Northeast.
For what? This kind of weather right now?
Well, I don't like the 60. I like it right around like at night in the 30s, and then during the day about 50. It's like perfect weather. Now, if we could get rid of the sleet and all of that stuff that might happen to us in May, the way our weather has been going. But it's the pole shift. Nobody, they don't talk about that, but we're going to have a rude awakening with the pole shifts. So, and then you have all the crazy stuff happening coming from space, right? We have I think it's the moon that's at a wobble or something like that. Or we're at a wobble. I don't know.
What?
I read so much stuff that I forget. You know what? I need to start flagging stuff and saving it like when I used to do my show.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do. I send you stuff all the time.
I just don't post a lot to Facebook anymore.
Oh, okay.
And Twitter, you saw they got a new CEO.
Yeah, he stepped down, the old one.
Yeah, and the new one is like, yeah, we don't care about the First Amendment. We're gonna do what we do. we're gonna mold opinion here.
Well,
Okay.
I think these social media sites are having their reckoning. I think they're not understanding how people have a real expectation for better, and they've not been doing that. So, I think they've got to. I think they got to make some hard choices. I think these social media platforms have to make some hard choices about how they want to serve and be in the world, and they let so much foolishness go on that they gotta they've got millions and millions of people on these sites, and they gotta police them better. They've got to have better control. They have to have better. I mean, they just have to be better, And for a long time they've been reluctant. So.
Well, I mean, there are bipartisan talks on basically treating them differently, because right now they're not treated as publishers of information, right? So they get to do whatever they want. But if you're gonna start deciding what's news, what's not, what's false, what's true, then you're a publisher of information. So maybe they should treat you like a newspaper, and you have to live by those rules.
Or create something specifically for these kinds of outlets, because people are complaining, and people want to have they want to have the experience of the social media sites regulated the way other things are regulated. I just think
but the problem, like, I know Elizabeth Warren has been talking about it for years, but there's just not enough senators.
Because these old cats don't know damn thing about.
Well, they don't care. I don't think they care about the internet. They don't know. Somebody else
until they get in trouble with the foolishness that they do when they use it.
Well, the thing is that most people are not like Trump, where he's posting his own stupid stuff, right? most people have an aide who's posting for them. Most of these people don't know how to use the apps.
Well, that's what I mean. These cats don't know what they do.
Yeah, so they have no idea. It's like when they had Facebook and Twitter and stuff, they were asking questions that made no sense, and it was like, the guy from Facebook is like, Senator, do you understand how the internet works? You can't have those type of people questioning them either. You might as well put your young aides to question people if you're going to bring technology people in front of Congress and not understand what it is they do.
This is very true.
It's like, you know how I like to throw digs at Paul. It's like Paul he's always saying, well, can't you train somebody to just do what you do? And I'm like, it's not just pressing a button, Paul. It's not like
got to troubleshoot. You got to parachute in. You got to do all the things.
Yeah, you want me to just train somebody to just absorb the experience that I have over the years? Because I brought my technology experience to this job. So all the troubleshooting and everything I do, I'm doing it on the spot. How do you train people to do that? Oh, you press a button. Because that's what most people who don't understand technology think it is.
Yes.
So, and that's the Congress right now. You think Nancy Pelosi knows how to take a selfie?
Well, she might. I think people could take a selfie.
I don't know. Poor
might be able to take a selfie.
You think Nancy's retiring this term? This her last term?
I hope not. She's still good at what she does. I tell you what I'm delighted by when I got the news last night that Stacey Abrams is running for governor of Georgia. I've already made a donation. I've already set up my recurring donation. I'm ready.
That's going to be an interesting one.
Oh, she almost won last time. And if they didn't cheat, she probably would have won. So I'm all in. I am all in. I'm so excited. I think this is going to be just what Georgia needs. And she's already done that groundwork. So now she's going to circle back around.
Yeah, that should be an interesting race over there. And especially it's, these elections, is it going to be on the 2024 or is it 2022?
I don't know. I want to say 2022.
Because these are the mid elections, the midterm elections are the hardest ones to win for the party in power, because the party in power always gets blamed for everything, right?
Yeah, but I think the difference with this is people are, it's 2022.
Oh, 2022. That should be good.
Yeah. There's a bunch of races. Pennsylvania, Oregon, Arizona, and Nevada.
You saw Dr. Oz threw himself.
Oh my God! He has lost his mind. You know what? I've fallen out with him ever since he got called in front of Congress to testify about, these diet supplements and how he knew damn well they were trash, but he was still endorsing them.
I thought he ended up suing all those companies because they took his name.
Oh, no. There's some he legitimately endorsed. Oh.
Yeah,
he's a really smart guy. I don't understand his politics or his interest in politics.
Well,
I think it's a lot of ego.
I didn't stay to see the on MSNBC during the morning Joe yesterday. I heard them say he's running for senator in Pennsylvania, but does he live in Pennsylvania?
His parents live in Pennsylvania.
Okay, so he doesn't.
He lives in New Jersey.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
So I don't know if he's planning to move to Pennsylvania.
Well, don't you have to? Don't you have to?
Don't ask me, Harry. I don't know. I was under the impression that you have to live in the place where you are running. But,
Yeah.
I don't know. The rules change. Oh my God, Harry, there's an Italian sci-fi film from 1963, the Omicron variant.
What? I tell you, you see,
Omicron variant.
what is it? What was it? Predictive programming.
The day the Earth was turned into a cemetery.
And you know
In
what?
the film that outlines the reality of a quantum universe where there are no coincidences, only synchronicities, an alien takes over the body of an Earthman to learn about Earth so his race can take it over, quickly concluding that due to the present social system, his alien race from the planet Ultra, like MK Ultra, can easily take over the planet by taking over only the bodies of people belonging to the elite. Well, that's a smart alien. Wow.
Well, I was listening to a ex CIA guy on my conspiracy radio stuff, and somebody called in and accused the CIA of AIDS, of introducing AIDS into the black community, and
that's an old one.
yeah, and and wait, there was something else. Oh, and MK Ultra.
Oh, okay.
And how they used to program people to be killers and stuff.
MK Ultra is a character, right? Or
no. It's actually a program, well, allegedly a program of the CIA in the 60s where they used to program people to be killers, right?
Oh, okay.
And the CIA guy said, "Well, I'll tell you this: we didn't do the AIDS." And he left it at that. He didn't say anything about MK Ultra. I was like, oof.
All right.
I like the wordplay. Okay. Respect that.
All right. Mm-hmm. MK Ultra. Okay. Well.
So wait, and there's another conspiracy, right? The Omicron, the Omicron variant. Now,
welcome to Conspiracy Thursday.
Now, Omicron actually means, it's the value of 0. So people are saying Omicron is going to annihilate everybody, and we're going to start at year 0 again.
Oh Lord.
So there you go. That's another conspiracy. So they named it Omicron on purpose, like you be saying, Babz. It's predictive programming. It's going to start at 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Omicron.
All I can say is get vaccinated.
Okay. Yes.
Go get vaccinated.
Wow.
But it doesn't look to be as bad as Delta. I mean,
this is what I learned yesterday when I was watching that the Delta variant had two variants on it. The Omicron has 15. So, however way they hit your body, any one of those can create some issue for you. So it's too early to tell what it'll do.
But they're saying as
far as the vaccines, it might hold it off.
It should hold it off. You get mixed reports. First, you can never trust the pharmaceutical companies because they're trying to sell you vaccine, right? But then they came out and say, yeah, it might help. It might not help, but it might help. So we'll see. But so far it looks like the Omicron is actually, the variant has mutated into something less potent than the Delta. So who knows? We'll know in 10 weeks because, like Fauci said, science is usually 8 to 10 weeks behind.
Listen. If this don't do us in, there's one that will do us in because they're coming. These variants are coming.
So you're saying they was the coronavirus introduced by aliens? They are coming. invasion of the body snatchers.
Do you know that octopus have no known relatives on Earth?
Oh, I know. Those are aliens. Definitely. They've said if we have to point to something that's alien on this Earth,
It would be octopus.
it is. Yep.
Do you know that they have brains in all of their tentacles? Like they don't have one. Like it's all over. A little creepy. What are you reading? Something? I see your lips moving.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments
Oh, what are people saying?
because my brother-in-law has been very active on the show these last
I
few
know.
days.
Is he Angel
Yes,
Castro?
Angel Castro. And he was telling me, you don't read my
I
post.
read them yesterday when we got off air. I just happened to click on. I was like, oh, here it is.
Yes, hi.
Like,
He says
okay.
hi, Babz. Hi.
Good morning. Buenos dias.
Yeah, don't talk to him about me because he knows too much.
What am I gonna say? How am I gonna reach him unless he calls me?
He
You want my number?
he knows too much.
Listen, everybody's got their moments.
I'm gonna go on Craigslist and find somebody to, take
What?
Angel
serve
out.
Him,
Take
serve
Angel
him,
out.
Breakfast. Harry, don't joke like that.
I know.
People will be listening and they'll be kicking in your door.
Well, hopefully he doesn't get murdered tomorrow because then they would kick in my door.
Harry, let us move on from that. That is not what we are going to do. Are
That's
you
right.
kidding?
This is Babz
yes.
Love Talk.
Come on. Ooh, Harry,
Can we all just get along?
You
Yeah,
just
I'm
make
not
me
jinxing it.
nervous. So, well, what does he do for a living?
Stuff.
Okay.
He's
Because if he listening
I'm not
to
sure
us,
what
he
he
ain't at
does.
work.
I don't think he does anything. Somebody just sends him a paycheck.
All right. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's move on.
He's a broker.
Oh, okay.
He used to work. Actually, he was right there on 9/11 on Wall Street. Yeah, I mean, the towers almost came down on him.
And he's like, I've got to leave this city.
Yep,
I'm done.
He moved to Florida.
I'm gonna move to the farthest part of the country,
Yeah, he
most
moved.
southern tip.
He moved where dinosaurs live.
So I'm moving to Jurassic Park. I mean, Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's nice and comfortable now. He's working from home. The life. I guess I work from home too. So.
Listen. So, what? He's married to your sister?
Yeah. Well, he's my wife's brother, older brother.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
there's a
So
lot of
we
ways
were
to be
friends.
brother-in-laws.
We were friends before Karen and I started going out. But
Okay.
we know each other since like 4 and 5 years old. So
Oh, good Lord. When the last time you saw him?
he hasn't come down. And every
Come
time I go,
Come up. He hasn't come up.
well, come
Well,
up.
you've been to Florida. Does he know that you've been to Florida?
Yeah, he knows.
Or you?
We
or you
all
slip
stop.
in- Oh, you slip in. You slip in and you don't tell people you in town.
Oh, Florida's too big, right? So in order to visit him, you gotta. If I go to Orlando, I gotta travel 3 hours
Oh
to
God.
get to him.
Where do y'all go in Florida? Miami?
We always go to Orlando. So he lives in Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Okay. Well, Jacksonville is nice. Y'all could just go to Jacksonville sometime.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's nice there, Harry.
the invitation is out there.
And Tweed Avelo, they fly to Jacksonville directly nonstop. I think it's like $58.
Did you see Frontier added destination stops from Bradley yesterday? But
Frontier.
who's
Is there
gonna?
Frontier Airlines?
They have Frontier, but who's gonna fly Frontier? Have you ever been on Frontier?
No.
Oh my God,
No.
that's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the worst place imaginable. I mean, and then they charge you for everything. If you ask for tissue because you got to sneeze, that's $50.
Well, you know to bring your own tissue.
I should. So
Bring your own tissue to these places. Bring your own snacks. Bring your own. Did they let you get on the plane with water? I haven't been on a flight in 2 years.
you have to buy the water after you pass the gate. So yeah, you could go.
Oh,
in.
that's right. That it was true then. It's true now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it's just we did it once, never again. Flew on Frontier. They didn't like my cane, so they moved me away from the emergency exit. And then they put somebody who was 90 years old at the emergency exit. They said I couldn't open the door because I had a cane. But they moved the 90-year-old to the door who was, if the plane was going down, he was going to have a heart attack anyway.
Oh, damn, Harry. You are so fatal.
I'm just saying they
You might
treated
be
me
like
wrong.
a Jack LaLanne 98.
They on Jack LaLanne. That's
You
actually
know what I
the,
mean? You might
Yeah.
be a Jack LaLanne 98.
that's Angel's goal, by the way, because he's a trainer. He's a boxer.
Oh,
And
is
everything.
he? Okay.
So yeah, he trains boxers and stuff. So
Wow.
He-
I love boxing. I
so
used to be
you know,
PR person for a couple of boxers back in the day.
yeah, he always looked up to Jack LaLanne. I'm sure nobody young who remembers Jack LaLanne, but people
No,
our age.
I love Jack LaLanne, Harry. When he used to come on TV, I used to do the exercises because, he'd be in your house doing, do those exercises, the calisthenics and all the things.
Yeah, yeah.
I love Jack. I don't know why. He just was so personable. And I was like, okay, we're going to do these exercises. He was on for like 30 minutes, I guess, whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, those are the good old days. It's like, if you see everything that's coming out on TV and everybody's trying to mimic everything that was done 30 years ago. It's like nobody has a new idea.
I agree with you there. Although, La Brea is finishing up their season. People really like that show. I've not stayed up with it.
Well, I'm surprised they haven't canceled it. They
No,
cancel
they're
everything.
ready for season 2. Like I think they're coming back for season 2.
I mean, it's the
It's an
concept.
okay show. I feel like I've seen that concept before.
The concept is you have. It's the land of the lost. Like I said, there's no new ideas.
Like I just was like, oh, this is getting on my nerves. How long are these people going to be in this alternate universe? And how are they going to get back? And her ex-husband has come in. Is he going to be able to get them? I was like, oh, I don't need this. And NBC is good for this kind of mess.
Yeah, it's okay, but the initial story is always okay.
Yeah.
But as they try to stretch it out into a series, it gets a little ridiculous. So
yeah. I saw it and I thought, oh, I'm gonna like this, and then I was like, I'd rather do something else with my time.
yeah, well, I don't know if we hang in there. We've been seeing it. I don't know if we hang in there because I don't have anybody.
Well, they only have 10 episodes, Harry. So
Yeah, but there's nobody on the cast that holds me there.
Yeah.
Like there's no real talent on.
And for me, they only got like one black guy. I mean, they got a couple of Latino folks.
They have one black guy. Is he? Yeah, I think he's a psychologist. He plays the psychologist. Latino, I think.
A couple of Latinos.
Yeah.
Lily Castillo and
But not
Levi
like I said,
Delgado.
none of it is gonna keep me there. There's
Yeah,
no,
none, I'm not interested in any of this.
there's no Yaya on the cast.
Okay.
It's not to keep me there.
Okay.
You know, I'm anchored in on certain actors. You know.
Well, you know they can't cast it for everything, Harry. Just FYI.
No, but you don't have to just cast her. But there's plenty of other.
But I'm
talent.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm so with you.
I'm just saying there's nothing like that kind of talent on this show.
Oh my gosh. That is too funny.
All right. So we're about to go into the PSA stuff.
Yeah. Yes. Because we care about this community, and we want you to take all the necessary precautions so that you could be around and tune into us do this foolishness every morning. Because if you're sick, you can't tune in.
Yeah, I mean, go get vaccinated. I don't know. There's just nothing else to say, but I'm gonna play the PSAs. It'll say it for me.
Yes.
We'll be right back. You're listening to LoveBabz Love Talk on WNHH LP 103.5 FM, your home for community radio.
My name is Troy. I am 8 years old and go to Lincoln Bassett School. Every kid deserves to be safe with friends, to be safe at school, or just to play safely at recess. Now all kids 5 and up can be vaccinated. It's my turn to be safer.
This is Dr. Tamiko Jackson MacArthur from New Haven Pediatrics. Vaccinations are free and safe. For answers, visit covid19.newhavenct.gov. For your child's sake, don't kid around.
Naomi y Natasha Vélez de Movimiento Cultural saben que vacunarse contra el COVID es protegerse y volver a hacer lo que tanto aman.
We was ready for the vaccine since the beginning. Vacunadas, podemos viajar, podemos bailar, podemos compartir con nuestra familia y amigos. We feel safe now. Ya no queremos más muerte. Vacúnate y vive sin miedo. Vacúnate, Connecticut. Connecticut, get your shot.
Un mensaje del Departamento de Salud Pública de Connecticut.
Hola, soy Marisa Cardona. Soy esposa del secretario de Educación, Miguel Cardona, y madre orgullosa de 2 hijos, Miguel y Celine. Me siento al fin muy en paz sabiendo que mis 2 hijos están vacunados. Ahora pueden participar en las actividades de la escuela, el fútbol, el voleibol, los programas de música, porque ahora sí al fin están vacunados. Protejamos nuestras familias.
Vacúnate, Connecticut.
Connecticut, get your shot.
Un mensaje del Departamento de Salud Pública de Connecticut.
Te saluda el pastor Abraham Hernández, director ejecutivo de NHCLC Connecticut. Quiero dirigirme a ti, joven. Eres fuerte, eres robusto, pero la pandemia no discrimina. Y lo que deseamos que usted piense es en tu papá, en tus abuelos, que al no ser vacunado puedes afectarlos a ellos, al punto en que tal vez ellos pierdan sus vidas. Joven, con estas nuevas variantes no podemos permitir que el COVID los venza. Por lo tanto, yo te motivo a que te vacunes. Get your shot today.
Un mensaje del Departamento de Salud Pública de Connecticut.
Hi, this is New Haven Health Director Marixa Bond. Do you want your life back? Get vaccinated. I did. Got questions about the vaccines? Did you know that there's a place you can go and get the answers and the facts about the vax? Check it out, then you decide. New Haven, get the facts. It's free and it's your choice. To get the vax facts or to find a vaccination center near you, visit covid19.newhavenct.gov. Again, covid19.newhaven.ct.gov. Stay safe.
Hi, I'm Emil. Want your life back?
Get vaccinated. We did.
Got questions about the vaccine? Talk to your fam. And fill your drinks.
To get back to life, get the vax. It's free and it's your choice. To get the facts or two, find a vaccine center near you. Visit bit.ly/NHV Public Facts. That's bit.ly/NHV Public Facts.
Hola, soy Emil. ¿Quieres recuperar tu vida?
Vacúnate. Nosotros lo hicimos. ¿Tienes preguntas sobre la vacuna? Habla con tu familia.
Oye, usa tu máscara, yo lo hago.
Para recuperar tu vida, vacúnate. Es gratis y es tu elección. Para obtener información sobre la vacuna o para encontrar un centro de vacunas cerca de ti, ve a bit.ly/NHV COVIDFacts.
My name's Johnny Callis. I'm the executive director and head coach of the Charter Oak Boxing Academy. The last year and a half, we've been able to run at almost full capacity because we've employed all of the governor's mitigation standards for COVID. Now we're all vaccinated and up to full strength. We need you to get vaccinated as well. KO COVID. Connecticut, don't let your guard down and get your shot.
Vaccinate Connecticut. A message from the Connecticut Department of Public Health.
Hi, my name is Jendaya Miller, founder of Angel of Edgewood. I have a strong passion for my community. In these times of crisis, we need to step up together, united as one. I don't want anyone to lose another loved one to COVID. That's why I urge you to please get vaccinated. I know you may have many questions, but we have plenty of qualified doctors ready to answer. So Connecticut, get your shot today.
A message from the Connecticut Department of Public Health.
My name is Reverend Darrell Goodwin. I serve as the Executive Conference Minister of the Southern New England Conference of the United Church of Christ. In the third letter of John, he writes to the church saying that I want you to prosper and be in health even as your soul is prospering. Our faith and our health are intertwined. The more you care about your faith, it also means you care about your health and the health of your neighbors. So Connecticut, the power is in your hands to get vaccinated now.
A message from the Connecticut Department of Public Health.
This is Babz. Ride around that rocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Ride around that rocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. I said big change my pocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Big change my pocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. I lay on the scene, they can't stop it. Got time on my hands like a watches. I was a menace to menace regardless. Getting the feeling, they feeling they godless. Debris in the air and it's garbage. See me, I'm getting them dollars. Taking it, piling it high like it's notches. Getting it, stretching it out like it's monster. Fella, however, my fellas will hover. Whoever will step in the casa with the intention of being a monster. Thinking they frank, but really they hostas. They feeling the rain on the conscious. They messing around with these honchas. They chill to the air like a conscious. That's what the meaning of clearing the conscience. Hey. Imposters, yeah, they tryna keep up with their confidence. Tryna beat us with their classes, yeah. Really can't see, give them glasses. Leaving them brains as hostage, yeah. I flick them and hit them and clip them and pass them. Leaving them dying, I'm out in the ashes. Saying I'm dead, I'm awesome. I burn them, they treading like rosses, yeah. They seeing how I want to know it. That's how I'm flipping for profits, yeah. Ride around in that rocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Ride around that rocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. I said big change my pocket. Boy, no, you can't stop me. Boy, no, you can't stop me. Boy, no, you can't stop me. Big change my pocket. Boy, no, you can't stop me. Boy, no, you can't stop me. Boy, no, you can't stop me. I be riding around in that rocket. I'm soaked up in the cockpit. That meaning I'm so clean. And boy, you can't wash it. All that they do is just gossip. Boy, you better watch it. Cause them shells be coming out like pasta out of boxes. Yeah, no money they making, that's nonsense. My money be making me monsters. That's what they know, I got this. Man, I'ma go like an Oscar. The words I speak, binocular. That mean I'm fresh and I'm hotter. The limit bubble like hot tub. I'm calling shots like I shot her. Hey, blockity, blockity, blocker. I do it how I wanna do. Hey, definitely doing the dropper. Right around that rocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Ride around that rocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. I said big change my pocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Boy, no, you can't stop it. Big change my pocket. Boy, no, you can't stop it. You ain't gotta go nowhere. 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 You ain't gotta go nowhere.
tank. Remember me? You know, do it better. Floss and burn cheddar. Dress for any weather. Coogee and man sweaters. Christian Dior leathers. A walking trendsetter. Your girl is over here and I think you need to come get us. You can't rap, you traps and this team consists of misfits and a bunch of Babz. Your team consists of session ass and broke bitches. I'm an auto that controls and exposes. See, I'm laid back. I ain't trying to control bitches. I just rather get fly and get high and take pictures. But I'ma get by, know why? Cause I'm a beast. I don't fear nothing in this world except police. You accept the police by side giving speech, giving descriptions on who and where I be. Why you wanna pick on me? Because you're not me. Them Jews is icy, them shoes is pricey, complexion's icy, feet always in Nikes. Best that I ever got over thotties and C-Lob. Cardi is the truth, no ifs, ands, and probably no big plans or hobbies, just big bands and lobbies. Do it for the team. Do it for the team. How low can you go, ma? Do it for the team. Shorty looking mean, that is sad tight jeans, that Maybelline sheen. She remains the top queen, it remains to be seen. What nigga to make dreams? Who can escape things? Who can shake things? Take trips to New Orleans, bring back them pure things, break down them whole things. Deserve like 4 rings. Turn my barrel to a circus, something like 3 rings. Let my chain swing, it ain't nothing but a G thing. I'm doing my G thing, wherever the beat bang, wherever the fiends hang. I'm serving that ass. My brain is like, man, you dealing with poo stains. You the best thing smokes the days of Soul Train. So my first M around the days of Soul Plan. I just ride around getting shout outs to 2 Chainz. Put some respect on my name. Shout out, yeah, my Larsha got that Birdman, and it's protected by Lil Wayne. It's worked by Young Thug, so it's YCMB in it. Canary yellow diamonds, it look like somebody peed in it. Cherry red Yeezys on, the cigarette that I'm bleeding it. Cardi bars is crack, others said they needed it. Do it for the team. Do it for the team. Do it for the team. How low can you go, ma? Do it for the team. Do it for the team.
She go to work, tip top. I love the way she move that body, wine, y'all. Freaky, let's get it. Won't love her, no kiki, still she bound to bust it open. Almost every time she see me, let me drown and get wavy in your waters, yeah. You do it right, I just might call you back. She say it's better with no strings attached, yeah. Lil' shorty smart, she only speaking fact. I got the juice, I got the sauce, I got the swagger. You got some, then I got some, but I know my is better. I'm on the south side, little north, what's happening? I like that, who get 100 likes with no captions, yeah.
Awesome, she go to work, tip top. Love the way she move that body, wine, yo. I'm awesome, she go to work, tip top. Love the way she move that body, wine, yo.
Pull up, wreck, we full, yeah. No hands, love, that dead. Lil' mama could work it, you know what you got. We link up the slide, but don't forget the top. OMG, now make it bounce. She don't like to miss a beat, it gotta count. She just push it, you got it, look it. Too much cake for my health, yet I love when she cooking. Shorty colder than ice, you should see when she melt. You should lower the belt, focus set in the mood. When she want it, she get it, there ain't nothing to prove. When she want it, she get it,
there ain't nothing to prove.
I got the juice, I got the sauce, I got the swagger. You got some, then I got some, but I know my is better. I'm on the south side, little north, what's happening?
Who is this?
I like that, who get 100 likes with no captions, yeah.
Go to work.
This is from the ugly files.
Yeah.
Independent radio for independent listeners.
Well, you know, he's no longer Ugly Radio.
Oh, that's right.
He's 2V Stream.
Okay. I thought Ugly Radio. I still dig Ugly Radio, but
as a, you know, being Harry, what I went and did is I went and bought the Ugly Radio domains on the internet. And I told him he can no longer use, you know, keep it ugly and all that. I said, I'm Ugly Radio now. And I pointed it to all of my, you know, my shows, my far right shows.
Oh God!
So if you look up,
know what? I am not messing with you or Joe Ugly about y'all. I don't know this fake feud y'all engaged in.
This is war.
I don't know what y'all think y'all are doing.
It's funny, but we were on the phone for a long time yesterday, because he has a bunch of shows that are going to be coming out on his Twitch channel. So it's twitch.tv/2V stream. So, check out his stuff. He's still Joe Ugly.
Yeah.
His station is just it's just different. Paul said that's cold.
It is.
Well, look,
you know what? You that's a 50 Cent move. That's a mess 50 Cent.
Yeah,
would do.
that's you. Well, 50,
petty.
50 cents from around my way, right? So this is how we roll. So I mean, it was hilarious because I called into his radio show and I sent everybody the link. Kotick was the first one to pull it up. He's like, "Yo, he ain't playing. Harry ain't playing." He goes all the way. God. He actually went. I bought like 3 domains just to make that joke.
Why didn't he buy his own domain so he didn't have to deal with you?
Well, he left it. He's now 2V stream.
Okay.
He's lucky I didn't point Ugly Radio to a porn site.
What? Thank you. So do we have a morning show? What do we have in the mornings before I come on?
La Voz now has the morning. So
Okay.
They play they play whatever shows they did at night and they'll play it in the morning.
Okay.
Right. For right now, I gave them the 6 to 8 slot.
Okay.
I'm still reserving the 8 to 9 slot for maybe either another show or Harry Dro's comeback show. Mm-hmm. But my biggest problem is I was thinking of doing a show before yours. The problem is that I don't want to lead into your show with my stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
That's the hard part.
Listen, you can do that if you want.
I mean, right, but
clearly you miss doing it, Harry. So
I miss doing it. The problem is that then I'm gonna get on with you, and it's like.
And then you gotta tone it all down.
I have to tone it all down. I have to basically have a soul cleanse before I come on with you, right?
You gotta take a deep dive in the waters of water. What is it, Prince's place? Minnetonka.
Unbelievable. So
somebody asked me yesterday, "Are you and Harry fighting?" We don't fight. Harry and I don't fight. I was like, "You ain't listened to this show long enough." Like, Harry gets on his high horse about his politics, and I just have to tamp it down. That's all.
I don't fight with Babz. Babz fights with me.
I don't.
And not even. She just has her opinion.
Like,
my brother-in-law was saying he loves you, right? Because you and him are
the same.
The same. It's like talking to you is like talking to him. And I told them, I told you she's like you. The only difference is that I have to be nice to her. I don't have to be nice to him.
And Harry is genuinely nice to me, people. He is just not being nice to me because he has to be. He is genuinely nice to me. I'm just saying. Don't put that out there, Harry, because people will think you don't like me.
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
I know, but I don't want.
I'm just saying.
Cast any aspersions.
I'm saying my brother-in-law and we really go in on each other.
You know what? Do your show. Have them call in. Y'all can back and forth.
It's really hard. It's really hard.
I think doing that with a family member is tough because at some point y'all gotta get to family gatherings. That's not a good idea.
Well, look, he's one of my best friends from, like I said, from 4 or 5 years old, and he stopped talking to me for about 2 years.
Woo.
Because of the politics.
Yeah, I feel him, Harry. Listen. But he's back around, so there you go.
I think he's back around because he likes you. So you're serving as some type of buffer here.
That is too funny. Oh, let me tell you, I got my first Christmas card yesterday. Oh, where'd it go? I got my first Christmas card from Mike Moran. It is beautiful. Mike took this. This is a picture he took. Can you see it?
Yep.
It's so beautiful, Harry. This is such a well done card. I have to get my cards in the mail. I just bought some the other day. Marquisha and I we were out shopping, and I bought all my Christmas cards that I need for the season.
Yeah, so it's not too early to start sending Christmas cards?
No, Harry. I'm usually getting them out I like to get them out early so people can have them displayed for the whole month into January if they want. So Sunday, I'm going to start writing out my cards. I've just decided Sunday, because I'm in New York on Saturday. I'm going to go see the Slave play. I'm going to go see Slave play on Broadway. And I know I'm going to hate everything about it, but my girlfriend Gion is the lighting director. So I'm going to go and view her work.
Well, all I could tell you is situational awareness.
What is that?
It hasn't been really safe over there, so.
I know.
Eyes open, eyes behind your back. Just pay attention to your surroundings.
I am. I'm not messing. You better not be messing with me. You're not messing with black people, Harry. You mean like terrorists and stuff like that?
Terrorists? No, not terrorists.
Terrorists ain't running up on nobody black. They know better. These terrorists understand. No, we don't want black people because black people don't know how to. Black people have no chill. We will drag your ass out of your car, and we will. No, we're not doing that. So I'm gonna go. I'll be in New York, but it's early. The matinee is like 2, something like that, at 2:00. So I'm gonna go check it out. I'm not gonna like it. I know I'm not, but I'm gonna go because I want to see my girlfriend's work. So.
Well, I mean, I want to just go back into the PSAs a second, just because you hear all about there's a fight for equity and everything these days, right? And how about vaccine equity for the people in the world who some of the countries are in single-digit vaccination levels.
Oh, listen, Harry, you ain't got to tell me.
So I'm just, I don't know, putting it out there because, me and you sometimes we move the needle, Babz. Right? We talk about something and then all of a sudden it happens. I'm like, of course they were listening to us.
Of course.
It wasn't in the works. They just heard us. So I'm just saying, come on, vaccine equity. It's a shame to have countries in single-digit vaccinations, not because they don't want to get vaccinated, but because they don't have the vaccines. Then you're letting China supply vaccines to some countries.
I don't know how the world tolerates that. I really... Harry, I don't understand how the world will tolerate China putting out vaccine, and it's not even, their vaccine is not even 100% effective. They're somewhere hovering between 50 and 60%. How do we allow that?
That right there is Russian roulette, folks. 50%, that's like spinning.
Harry, but honest to God, that's what, they sent vaccine to Guatemala and they tell them it might be 60, maybe 70% effective. And I'm thinking to myself, who tolerates that? And I know the Guatemalans are like, listen, anything's better than nothing.
Well, of course. But now think about it. You're Guatemala and who's the closer neighbor?
We are.
Right? And we have an excess of vaccine. So what the hell is going on?
I don't know. Do we not have an ambassador? Is nobody looking out for these countries like this? Like, who's in charge of that? You know, who looks out and says, you know what, Mr. President, we need to be concerned about our neighbors to the south of us and make sure they are heavily vaccinated and got vaccine. You know, damn shipping it to wherever. I mean, we need to ship it to wherever too, but come on. Like, who is in charge of that?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like vaccine equity, especially, look, we have a lot of people coming through the border. So if they're going to come through our borders, let's help them out with getting vaccinated wherever they're coming from. It's insane. It's just
so there's some questioning. There was some questioning about how long the Chinese vaccine is effective in the body. I'm like, what? That just bothers me. I just feel like we're just not not good neighbors. We're not good stewards of the earth. We just don't seem to give a damn.
By the way, Babz, I saw a report yesterday that Omicron more than likely originated in Europe, not in Africa.
Really? Not Africa?
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that.
Right? So,
because you know they so desperately want Africa to be the culprit of anything, right? That's bad in the world. You know, 'cause damn them for being the place where life began. They just hate that.
Yeah, and so you think the travel ban is gonna shift from Africa to Europe?
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't think so.
I don't think they're gonna do that, Harry. No, because white people.
Don't think so.
White people, they're not gonna shut out white people, but they will shut out black people. And anybody who doesn't believe it, come fight me, because I'm telling you, they was quick to put that travel ban in place. Israel got a problem, no travel bans. Other places in Europe, no travel ban. Africa, one guy.
I think it was 2 people. I think it was.
All right, okay. Maybe 3. I'm going to give you 3. We can shut down the whole continent.
That's it.
You don't want nobody coming from the continent. See? Please. Stop it. White people, stop. We see you. We see what you do.
It's just freaking insane. I mean, you're right.
One guy.
You're right. And if anybody has a problem with it, go fight Babz.
All right, don't send people to my house.
No. But I mean, come on. This is what I mean. Yesterday you said, it's obvious. This is racism. This is why they're not supplying the vaccine to the rest of the world. And, you know, I was thinking about that because I don't like to assign racism to everything. But
in this particular case,
yeah,
you do.
What else? What else could it be?
Where'd you go, Harry? I can't hear you.
Oh, I said, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Did you hit your sound?
I don't know.
Hear you.
I don't
Do
know.
you hear me?
Okay, so
I do not hear you, Harry Droz.
You hear me now?
I do not hear you, one and all.
I don't know, Babz.
I do not hear you, Harry Droz.
I'm on.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. No, so I was saying, what else could it be if it's not racism? And I hate saying it, but if it's not racism, what else is it that you're not taking care of your neighbors on the other side? What's the difference?
That's what I say. What's the difference?
So
racism. That's the difference.
You know, I let you